So today we're gonna talk about the Int Kid Buu Babidi. So without further ado, let's go ahead and jump straight into it. I brought up his SSR because essentially, of course, this guy doesn't get his awakening till almost 3 years later. So he comes out in September of 2016 on JP and August of 2019 on Global. Wow, Global has to wait till 2019 for this guy? Man, okay. Okay, so his leader skill is 3 key when HP is 50% or above. His super attack is a 50% chance to stun, of course, while doing extreme damage. And his passive, he gives all allies 30% attack when HP is 80% or below. Now, for September of 2016, I will say that he does have a okay passive. He is a offensive support type unit. He has an okay passive. He's an okay passive. He is a support type unit, and being an offensive support type unit is obviously, funny enough, you know who comes out in the beginning of February? Let me go ahead and pull him up. You can run this guy on, where is he? On this guy's team. Interesting. Yeah, because he comes out February 4th of 2016, and this guy essentially comes out almost 2 weeks away from this guy. Yeah, he comes out 2 weeks before Injanemba does. And you can run this guy's SSR on Injanemba's team. And if you want to take it a step further, you can run this guy as a leader to get that 3 key when HP is 50% or above. And you can run this guy as a friend lead. Or you can do it the other way around. So you get the 3 key as well as the 80% attack. Well, first things first. Goddamn. That's... Wow. Okay. Alright. So I would say that this guy's a alright support type unit from 2016. Yeah, because this is very easy to proc. Yeah. that's definitely truthful, because those quest enemies can get you below that threshold, as well as those Dokkan event enemies. As well as his 50% chance to stun. That could be useful somewhere in a Dokkan event, provided you're able to stun them in a specific Dokkan event. Yeah, he's alright as SSR. He looks alright. He looks alright. Now, granted, I did not look up any footage on this guy from 2016 because I just went into this cold turkey, but he looks okay as SSR. The only thing I gotta knock about him is just his weird link set. Master of Magic, more than meets the eye, as well as a brutal beatdown. Of course, now he he's gonna have Majin, he's gonna have brutal beatdown, he's a Kid Buu unit, as well as a Babidi unit. Yeah, and we gotta factor in that these links are gonna be at link level 1 because 2016 there's no damn link level update. So 10% attack here at link level 1, 5% HP recovery here, 10% attack here. So man, yeah, he was just pretty much all attack links as well as the HP recovery link besides Majin. His links are, this is just a yeah, nah. Does he have BBB when you Dokkan awaken him? He doesn't. Yes, L. Absolutely odd, just an odd mixture of links. Makes sense, but odd mixture regardless. This Master of Magic, this link is just horrendous. Now, with that being said, we essentially skip almost 3 years later because he gets his awakening in June of 2019 on JP and then August 13th of 2019. Funny enough, he comes out on Global August 13th of 2019 and gets his awakening that same day too. Alright, so his pre-easy A, his new leader skill, he gives int type 3 key and 80% of the stats. He does Supreme with a 50% chance to stun, so he buff it up from extreme damage to Supreme, which is obviously helpful. He starts out with 80% defense and gives all allies 40% defense when HP is 81% or above. So of course that is good support, albeit it is HP restricted. That is good support for the time. And he recovers 5% HP at the start of the turn and gives all allies 3 key and 40% attack. That is nice. But my only gripe with this design is that he has to be knocked below these HP thresholds for his support type buffs. Certainly so. And I do like the design where he's recovering HP to get him back over this 81% or more HP threshold to give that defensive buff again. And do keep in mind he does get his awakening slash, of course, release on global in 2019. And you guys know, pretty much this is like almost the middle of 2019. Just about almost the middle, damn near. Gets his awakening slash release in 2019. And as you guys know, in the middle of it, damn near. This is the Legendary Goku event meta. Oh, you run him in there? Hell no. But could you pass him off and run him in there? I mean, he has no... When do you come out? STR... Where is he? When do you come out? That's the real question. You come out October of 2018. So you could be ran. You run him on his team. Yeah. And STR Cooler doesn't come out till Halloween of 2019, right? On JP, of course. Yeah. Okay. So you're not able to run him on Cooler's team, but you're able to run him on Buu's team because he's out before STR Cooler is. So you're only able to run him. Okay. So artificial life forms. Alright. So feasibly, are you running him in LGE? Hell no. You're running him inside Battle Road, but pretty much that's going to be about that. There's not really much more interesting things to say about his pre-EZA. So it's post-EZA. Int type 3 key in 100% of the stats, as well as him gaining 50% defense for one turn, doing Supreme, of course, and having a 50% chance to stun, so they give this guy a defensive buff on Super, which is obviously very nice. He gets 120% attack and defense baseline, and he gives himself 100% attack and gives all allies 50% defense, which is obviously nice when HP is 81% or more, so they give this guy an attack buff as well as an additional 10% to the defensive buff that he had inside his pre-EZA from 40 to 50, that is good. That is good for sure. And he gets 100% defense and gives all allies 3 key and 50% attack. So he essentially did a similar thing from his defense for his attack. They just gave him that additional 10% for his post-EZA. And he just recovers 8% HP just unrestricted. So if you do fall below that threshold, you can heal HP to get back up above that threshold to have him get that 100% attack and 50% defense. Now, what I don't like about his EZA is the fact that his support is restricted. I don't like that it's restricted behind HP restrictions in particular. But I do like the fact that they balance that design by having him be able to recover HP to get back above this HP threshold for him to give that defensive support, which is obviously very important at that time because he gets his EZA during the God event. This is in 2021. But all in all, he just seems like an interesting support type unit. I don't really have much more to say about this guy. He gains more defense as well as gives key and attack support below the HP threshold, and he gives himself attack, and he gives all allies 50% defense when he's above the HP threshold. But yeah, that's it for Buu Babidi, Kid Buu Babidi. Now, are you running him in the God event? I don't know if you run this guy in the God event. I don't think you're gonna run this guy in there. That's going to be completely honest with you guys, but ESBR and all these other events, most likely. Long events, possibly not. Yeah, possibly not, right? I think that's really about it. Let me go ahead and take a look at this 200% just because before I go ahead and close out the video. Yeah, we got a Kid Buu Babidi from 2016, guys. All right, let's get a Babidi. He's right there. Perfect. And he's on 6 200% leader skills. Okay, wow. Best linking partner? The 50% support Buu right here. I forgot about this guy too. You know, I almost mistaken this guy for the 50% support, but now I remember that the 50% support Buu has his mouth wide open. So that's how I identify him, pretty much. But I think that is about it, guys. I appreciate you guys for watching. You guys are the best. Discord server is down below in the description below. Hope you guys had a great day. Like the video if you enjoyed it. Peace.